Hi everyone, it's Nikki here, aka Cuss and Cat, aka Cuss and Cat's Life. I've got a little bit of a cold or something, so I may sound a bit bunged up at times. Hope it wears off. Today's going to be an acrylic pour, so I'm just starting that. So just prepping things. I thought I'd do it from the beginning. I like doing start to finish, so you know people can see what's going on and maybe answer questions better, or if things occur as we go along, they can ask me a question. I might not know the answer, but someone in chat might know the answer, so that's always good, isn't it? So yeah, just setting up the desk so I don't make too much of a mess. I have been known to get very messy doing this. I'm hoping that you get to see this and that it's live. I'll have to check on my phone in a minute. I can't tell otherwise that it's actually broadcasting, unless I go and have a look. It says on the screen it's broadcasting, but sometimes the lag is really bad. And then I've got to see the quality of it as well. So I'll just do that, just check. Hi Aristi, can you hear me? Aristi's just popped in, so maybe she'll tell me. Yeah, it's okay. That's good. I won't bother checking on my phone then because I don't want to take up the bandwidth by checking it out. So just trying to cover everything, make sure I don't get too messy. I will get messy, but you know, I'm hoping it won't get too messy. I've got my pinny on as well, because sometimes I splatter it on myself too. That's the joy of the pouring. Hi, PJ. So I'm not even set up yet. I just actually just prepping things as we go along. I don't even have any paint around because my granddaughter got into them last week and spread them everywhere, so that was nice. She's only 3. She managed to get into my paints while I wasn't looking, while my attention was elsewhere. As they do. You always know if it goes quiet, you got to find out what they're doing. So I've just been to the hardware store and bought some more Floetrol. And while I was there, I found a gold metallic, which was worth picking up because I don't have a gold in my paints and that. So so it was actually worth going in and picking that one up. I could find that one. So I'll probably be using that as well. I was having a look to see if I can find some more wood. As you know, I like pouring on wood, but I don't have any. Well, I do, but I've got a piece, but it's really long and not good to pour on because it's just long, you know, it's like, you know, be able to scream. And I don't have any, I don't actually have any saw or anything to cut it down. Yeah, so my son-in-law is in hospital with his, he had a pneumothorax. So he's not doing very well. Well, he's better than he was anyway. It's better than he was. Lots of pain. But yeah, he was rushed into theatre yesterday morning. And they've kept him in, so it shows it that it was quite a nasty one. Because quite often, once they've reinflated the lung, they'll let you go. So, but his lung hasn't reinflated yet. Hi, Melissa. just popping in some pins. It'll be a slow one today because I'm just hanging. My work was cancelled this morning, so got to the job, got to the client's place, and they said, "Oh, I don't need you today. I've had the cast off. Look, I can move my arm now." So that was nice. It's nice work didn't tell me that the job was cancelled before I went to the job. That's always a deep joy, isn't it? Oh, nice. Melissa's out to dinner. Might still be here when she gets back. I'm going slow. I just feel like hanging out. So I'm glad you're hanging out with me. I used to do this with my friends on Skype. So it's like you know, we used to hang out in Skype and just craft together on Skype. So this is another way of doing it, but I get no feedback apart from the chat, you know, and that's not instantaneous. So a lot of this is just like talking to yourself, and like I do on most videos anyway. Oh, nearly there. So let's think about some paint. So I've just got these little pot things that I've washed out, and I'll just mix the paint in these, hoping there's no grease in them. So I'm feeling sort of yellowy and that. So let's go with that thought, shall we? We'll go with the yellow thought. If I can find the yellows. I'm almost out of my craft paint there, so we'll just see. Yellows and reds. Oh, I found some photo transfer medium. That's good. I'll try that one later. Didn't realise that was in the box there. Amazing what you can find when you rummage, isn't it? Me and my imaginary friends. Oh. Weren't you doing lives, Aristi? Oh. Okay, where did I put my yellow though on the side? It's my yellow. We'll do red. Got some yellow ochre there, so I might pop some of that in. So I've got a mix of cheap paints and more expensive paints. So yeah, let's go with that. I love my imaginary friends. Hi, Patricia. So there may be lots of bubbles in this one, of course, because allegedly you're supposed to wait. You're supposed to wait before you pour after, you know, to give it a chance to settle down. Oh, that's good. I've got another one, so I can use another colour. So come and chat to me then. Tell me what you're doing. What you're doing today. So I've got the Floetrol. Just gonna do this. I'm going to try and not get lumps in it this time, so I'm going to give it some good mixing. Yeah. Risty says her internet speed is still bad. Yeah, I still don't have my fast internet yet, so I expect that I'll do lots of freezing and things. Mine isn't quite as bad as Aristi's, but it's not far off. It's almost like dial-up speed, isn't it? Yeah, I just saw I froze there, so you know it could be like a jerky live stream. congrats. Debbie says that her son David got his driving license today. So congrats to him. So I'm not doing a so much part this and so much part that to the mix. I'm just doing it until it looks right. I'm not going to add water, and I'm not going to add alcohol. I'm just using Floetrol and the paint. And then I'll just keep adding the Floetrol because my Floetrol is quite thin. I'll just keep adding it until it's thinned out a bit. So basically just till it looks right. It's a bit like, you know, when you're making pancake batter, you just keep adding the milk until the pouring consistency is right in the batter. That looks pretty good. So this is the yellow ochre. So say I'm going to try not to get a lumpy pour. So I've got the metallic gold there, and I'm going to be using that as well. Maybe I'll just go for like a muted tone. I don't know, we'll see. I don't put any water in Aristi because I don't need to, because my Floetrol isn't that thick, so I don't need to put water in to thin it. You don't need like put water in to thin down your thick paint. So I don't actually need it. And if I have any left over, I'll put it in some little pots I've got with lids to save it, or I'll just put cling film over the top of it and then do more pouring tomorrow. But I tell you, I think I will probably get rid of this because I've got 4 small canvases to use. I've dried off all my canvases now, and I've been giving some away, and that, so it's good. Getting rid, you know, emptying the space for me to do more. Yeah, water, you only add water if you need to like make it thinner. So, and I'm making it thinner with the Floetrol. I'm thinning down my paint with the Floetrol, so I don't see any need to add water or alcohol, because the alcohol, people are using alcohol to thin it down too, and so I don't need to do that either. The only time I need to do alcohol is if I'm going to drink it, and it's still morning. Well, it's 11 AM, so you know, it would be a bit early to take alcohol. I do have a nice cup of tea though. Nice cup of tea. So I was just having a look at this one. Let's see if any is in here to use. Got a little bit of gunk in there, so that might come out. This is the folk art paint. Now this may cause me a hassle. This may give me lumps because it's very old and it's travelled from the Caribbean to the UK to New Zealand with me. Hey. Why does my tea look like coffee? Because it's strong. And also I use I have soy milk, which doesn't make it look like tea. Good idea, Aristi. Why didn't I think of that? Aristi just said put the Floetrol in the bottle. Excellent idea, girlfriend. See, and this is why you do a live stream. Thanks for that. I'm glad someone's awake. Why you put milk in tea? That's because originally I'm a Brit. Kiwis do it as well. Also, I don't like iced tea either. You know, when we were in America, everybody's trying to get me to drink iced tea. I said, "You've got to be kidding me! Tea's meant to be drunk hot." Sacrilege! Cold tea. I'd like a nice biscuit now, but yeah, it'd be a nice rich tea or something to go with my cup of tea. That would be nice. So that's the end of that one there. Oh yeah, thanks for the great idea, Aristi. Never occurred to me until I'd finished the live stream, and then I would think, why didn't I put the Floetrol in the bottle? Yeah, kidding. Iced coffee, yeah. Debbie says she's that way about iced coffee. Coffee's meant to be taken hot, not cold. We were in Houston, and I was still in the height of summer, and still going in Starbucks for my hot coffee while everybody else was taking iced coffee. Literally, you couldn't walk outside. Literally, you couldn't walk outside. It was so hot. It's a bit like that in Canada and cold, isn't it? It's so cold in some parts of Canada that they can't go outside because then it really hurts to breathe in. It's not much of that one, but it's enough, I think. Enough to make colours. I'm pretending I didn't hear the cat. I've got the end bit of that one there. He's trying to get out through the window again, through the blinds. Might have to close the curtains or open the blinds, but I don't want to open the blinds because everybody can look in then. Wait, I'm going to have to like drag him out the blinds. Stop. Stop. Don't. If it got darker, it's because I've had to shut the blinds to keep him out of it. I do have to take milk in mine though, even though it is soy milk, but because I don't quite like it that bitter. It's my cat moaning. I got him a lead the other day, and he's been an indoor cat. Got him a lead and started taking him for walks, of course, because he's blind. And now he thinks he's an outdoor cat. It was a big mistake. Now he wants to go out all the time, but I can't let him because it's dangerous. I think he'd cause an accident. My cat's blind though, Aristi. It's too dangerous to let him out. He could run. He's got no, of course, because he can't see in that. He's got no. He gets spooked by anything, you know. Every little noise and that goes on, he gets spooked. So it's, you know, it would be really dangerous and irresponsible for me to let him go. Let him just wander. What I should have done was just left the paint in there, but never mind. That's the other thought that comes to you afterwards, doesn't it? Why don't you leave the paint in the bottle? Leave the Floetrol and paint mix in the bottle, because you can't really see what it's like in the bottle. You're plaintive meowing, let me out, let me out. How dare you? Yeah. Red alert, red alert. Nikki has dirty hands already. So it's a bit, you know, I don't like to get my hands dirty, but the only time I'm really insistent on keeping them clean is when I'm making cards. Because cards, you know, you're so easy to put marks onto the cards. So it's, yeah, much better to keep them clean. Oh, my cat's just, he's jumped on the bed now and he'll be there going, oh, look at that. Look at that skin. MG. Melissa! Slaughter. What's she calling? Oh, see the size of that one. Yeah. That's 1.5. Look at that one. Okay, Debbie, thanks for joining me. See you again. Bye. Hi, Nancy. That's a good size one, isn't it? I just ought to just let that dry and then send that one to Melissa. Hilarious. I was going to read what it said on the side, so let's have a look. Shouldn't have opened it up at all till I'd read what it said. Okay. I don't think I'll need to actually mix this with anything, but because it looks quite runny, doesn't it? Yeah, it will make a huge flower. Be interesting to see what I get with this, won't it? Oh, you're being a boy today, aren't you? Yeah, man. My cat's determined he's going to annoy me today, isn't he? It's a bit hard in the bottom of here. I don't know what it is. It's like, yeah, what is that? Oh, it's weird. Weird, man. The gold cat, I hope not. I did that on a painting before with phthalo blue. Oh, that's a lump. I don't want that in there. Right. So I was thinking that I'm going to try something else. So I've got a little syringe here. So I'm going to lay the gold on top afterwards. So yeah. Let's see if we can get this to do that. We'll play with it afterwards, but I just want to put some in there for now. Ready? Didn't go too dark in here when I shut the curtains, did it? Which is good. It's my cat. Man, he's annoying sometimes. Typical bloke. Right, now I'm thinking, shall I put red in there? I might just put some red as well. That'll just like really rock things up, won't it? Red. Put that in the syringe in there so that it doesn't start. If it drips, it goes on there instead. Oops. Whatever you do, put the lid on properly. Oops. Yeah, I may do the orange after. I'll do some red and then think about the orange, because that's sort of like a mustardy colour, isn't it, with orange, so orange would go a little bit. Yeah. So I'm hoping not to have lumps. There's a lump in this one. We'll just have to get them out. Yeah. Now I'm actually going to go orange. Just going to find another container to do an orange in, and then I'll do an orange. Yeah, it's nice, isn't it? Very vibrant. I thought I was going to do like a neutral palette, but maybe not. Maybe that would be too boring just to go neutral. Your cat is gay. Aristi says her cat is gay. Maybe she means grey. Are you talking about the colour, Aristi? Do you mean grey? Yeah, the mixing takes a while, and then the pouring is over really quickly. So it's gonna be bright because the yellow's bright too. So you know it's going to be a bright one, actually. So I do have an orange, so we'll go along with the orange too. Just make sure I don't have any lumps. You do know that cats just hump anything when you know, it's just like, it's not doesn't mean that he's gay, it just means that the cats like to hump. Yeah, I've always just had boy cats, and they do that. They do try to hump each other. So it's just a boy thing. I tell you, it's a boy thing. Also, I think maybe it shows dominance as well with the cat. I'm not sure on that, but that's a theory I have. That because it was the dominant cat that used to do it, you know, the oldest and the one that I'd had the longest. So I thought maybe it was a dominance thing over the younger cats. Who knows? I'm no cat expert. My first pour, Risty, I'm not going to put silicone in. I'll put silicone in after I've done my first pour, but I want the first one to be without he's on top, he's the youngest. Cats, who knows? Who knows the secret of the cat? Maybe he's just letting you know he wants a girlfriend. Okay, so let's see. I have no idea what to put on in first, or that's might have still have a lump in it. Aristy's given us a natural history lesson now. Hey. No, it flows nicely. It just flows nicely off there, Aristy. Oh, that was a lump. I have to fish that one out after. I can't see what's in the pool, can you? That was a bit of a bad shot. Yeah, nice orange, isn't it? Let's do a little bit more. This is using up the last of my little craft paints there, so I don't really mind. But as I said, I wanted it to be a pour without silicone first, and then I'll put some silicone in after on another pour. in shot. Did I move the camera? Did I? Sometimes I hit my head on the camera, so because it's just on a light on, you know, a desk lamp, the ones you pull over your table. So it's just attached to that. All right, you like it how it looks, and it's not your favourite colour. I'll do it. Yeah, flip pour. Well, they say the silicone makes the cells. So they say. I'm not an expert on it. I don't know. That's why I think it's good to experiment. So this is without silicone, and the next one I'll put some silicone in it. I actually think the Floetrol makes the cells. See the cells? Also, I'm trying to avoid silicone because it makes the apparently it makes the paint really dull, and quite a few of my pours are dull after they've dried. So I want to see, you know, what difference it makes to it. So that's another reason I'm avoiding the silicone now. I want to experiment with it and then remember what I did in the experiment. Lost the red. So let's see. I think I've got a few air bubbles in that, so I might just put the torch on it to get rid of some of the air bubbles. Got a few. I can see a few bubbles just there. So because I've had to close the curtains because of the cat, it's quite hard to see some of it. So yeah. So what I'm going to do is, that's quite good actually, it's not too bad. Just fill in some of the gaps that I've got just on the side. Because my husband asked me to do a pour for my mother-in-law, and he said to make it a nice bright one. So so it's not showing very bright on here. Ooh, that orange doesn't hasn't come over. That's weird. That is so weird. Did I lose my colour on my camera then? Wow, you can't even see how bright that orange is. Hang on. Oh, that's a shame. It's looking quite dark on camera. So I got the gold. So there you go, Floetrol. And I didn't put any silicone and no water, it's just acrylic paint and Floetrol. So I think I'm going to put some gold in here. It's probably too blobby. Just trying to follow some of the lines that are in there, and you can't quite get this because the for some reason the colours aren't coming up as it is in life. But it's very bright. It's probably too bright. So I'm just trying to follow, the course of where the cells are made and everything. So not sure it's working. Might have to put some more in. Thanks for answering the questions for me, Patrick. There, I've got my head down, so I'm not really looking to see what's going on. Very nice of you. Yeah, I've gone right off using the silicone because, as I say, it makes everything just dulls down, and in real life, it's so bright and vibrant. So that's the reason why I'm heading away from the silicone when I know that the Floetrol works. So crazy, huh? Sort of like flaming, isn't it? I'm going to try and get some more metallic paints too. Once I see how this dries and how it sits on the paint. I wonder if she'll like it, or whether it's too modern for her. Yeah, can't do any more with that. I think that's okay then. It's okay. It's all right. Let's make sure that I've covered in all the sides before I pop it to this over there to dry. layer missing on that corner completely. Okay. Well, I said I was going to do the tree of life next course, so it's like a little bit like a tree, I suppose, or maybe flames, I don't know. It'll be whatever she decides it to be. Crazy. It's just moving this now. Which has to dry off a little bit. Chat amongst yourselves. I like to play with the paint afterwards because I make bookmarks. Oh, I picked up a bit of gold there as well. Where's me spatula? Got a little plastic knife here, that'll do. I might have dried too much for it. Yeah, smeary. I think it dried too much before I tried to do that. You can do, Aristi. I choose to make bookmarks then with mine. Hi, Julie. I want to see if I can recreate a lady. No. Oh, no. I don't think so somehow. Right, let's clear off and then I'll do another pour. Clear off. That's a bit like clear up, but it's a little mix of words. Hi, Anne. So there we go. Number one. Right, if I can find another cup, I might do some of the colours into this one as well. Need to eat more pudding and then I'll get some more cups to stir it in. Sounds good to me. Microwave puddings. That's what these are, from microwave sponge puddings. I love my microwave. I don't love to cook. My cat's calmed down now, which is good. It's obviously sulking round a corner somewhere, waiting to get me when I go goodbye or something like that. Still got a bit of stuff in there. Aristi says I do bad to the environment with all that plastic. I actually dispose of it. I don't put it in the rubbish. I actually dispose of it properly. There's places here that you can recycle plastic. You put the plastic in and they dispose of it. So I don't actually know what they do with it. but I never put it in the rubbish. I actually put a lot of my things to recycling rather than crafting with it as well. We have a recycling collected every 2 weeks here, and I don't keep things hanging around the house. I put it out to recycling. So when Eileen says to me, "Oh, this week let's do so and so," I often say I can't because I've already put it out to recycling. So, is that bad? Oh, no, I don't know. I think I'd rather recycle than make something with it often. You should only make things with things you can't recycle. Also, I don't have lots of room to keep things either, so it's not something really I've got into the habit of. I'm still waiting for my neighbour to approve. Not everyone's approved it going in yet. Am I going to do moths? Oh, another paw, moths. Another paw. Did that come out? Did your predictive text put moths instead of paw? Oh, I hate the predictive text. It's like it's ruining my life. Hey, ruining my life. Predictive text. Okay, so let's think what colours we're going to use now. Got a lump in that one, so I'm going to try and get rid of it. I'll put some silicone in one of these just for a wristy. even though I'm moving away from silicone, because it's like, because with the Floetrol you can get cells as well, so it's like, why would you add that one extra step? It'll go crazy when I add the silicone in, though, I know. Too late, Aristi, too late. Doing it now. That one that's open, isn't it? So I've got phthalo blue and phthalo green. So I'm mixing these two together. Because I can. Might do them separately as well. Just a little bit, because I've run out of containers. Hi, Michelle. She's the one that's difficult to get into, of course. Of course. Michelle, you know you won the fridge magnets, and I'm just what I'm doing is just making my two that I'm sending to you. I'm just sort of like waterproofing them for the kitchen. I haven't attached any magnets yet. Did you want me to attach the magnets to it or send them without the magnets? Get a shaker for instant coffee, the ones with batteries that look like sticks. Hi, Melissa. Get a shaker for instant coffee, the ones with batteries that look. Oh, you mean like a frother? Why would I want to do that? So we're going bluey greeny. Bluey and greeny. So I can mix the paint. Yeah, nice and frothy. It's frothy, man. Too many air bubbles, as Patrick rightly says. Because they leave little craters in your paint after it's dried. It's one of the reasons why you torch them as well, is just to burst your bubbles. That's a song, isn't it? And the crater issues, yeah. I got some craters in my earlier stuff that I did. I've got a shot of green and a shot of blue. Yeah. There you go. Look at that. Melissa says that's why you use silicone or alcohol, so you can get rid of the bubbles after the cells are created. That's cool, Michelle. Did you want me to add magnets to it or not? Because I don't know in Ireland how how it would go through the post with magnets on. I suppose it'd be okay. I suppose lots of other people posting, you know, fridge magnets and things out. Did you? Liz said she got the second place prize on Crazy Rebecca's channel. Yeah, it'll also help a little bit with the weight of sending it out as well, if I don't have to attach the magnets to it. I'm being cheapskate here, aren't I, Michelle? Sorry. Yeah, because it's all done by weight. So crazy. Weight and if I can make a small package, it's to do with width, so it's weight and width. Yeah, I know it sucks that the chat in that respect it's not like Messenger or anything, isn't it? I expect they'll come up with something like that eventually, so that you can share pics of something that you've done. So I'm not going to go red and I'm not going to go orange with this, and I won't go there. I might go yellow. Uh, Thinking now, I might have to mix up some white. Yeah, I'll mix up some white to go with it. I'll put it in this one though. As soon as I've run out of containers. Yeah, thanks, Michelle. Eileen did pass your address on to me, so I do have your address. Yeah, it's phthalo blue. That's phthalo blue. Sorry, that's not dark blue, is it? That's not blue. Actually, it's not show. The colour's not showing up well on camera, but that's phthalo blue and phthalo green. So it's those two mixed together. Yeah, so I've got to. What I was saying, Michelle, is that I've got to put another coat of the sealer on it, just to make sure the paper doesn't disintegrate in the kitchen or whatever. So and then it says it takes 28 days to stiffen up. But I should think I'll be able to post it out after a week, and then in the post it'll be okay still. I don't want to keep you waiting a month. You'll feel like you're waiting a month for me to get on with this, but how much easier chat would be if it came over audio as well, like a big Skype. But then again, you couldn't say naughty things in the chat then, could you? Without everybody hearing on the audio. We've already had humping cats, so there you go. Thank you, Michelle. Yeah, got a nice pouring consistency there. It looks like batter. Excellent. I'm going to get the corner out first this time before I pour on. Okay, I'm just hoping that these little ones aren't going to be too thick. last of that colour, whatever that colour was. It's going to be it's going to be predominantly that colour, I think. I'm sorry. Ooh, checked on that one. Yeah. Hello, Tuppy. So I was going to just get the cat hair off. Where did it go? See, my naughty cat jumped on the tried to jump up on the table, Melissa. He was annoyed with me. So yeah, rat bag cat. Yeah. Swapping off my sticks to use again. Let's hope this works. Could just be like a total blue canvas, and if it is, I'll just have to pour over it, won't I? Oh man, he was trying to get into the blinds over the windows earlier on, and I had to shut the curtains to stop him. He was like making an awful mess out there. He's going to end up clawing through them, I think. And then when I move, I'm going to have to pay for new blinds all round. Because I'm not even supposed to have a cat. Yeah, I didn't think that was going to be a good pour. Let's see. Have lots of stuff to play on the paper afterwards. Oh look, I got a dolphin. It could be a whale. Ay, ay, ay. Oh, I like that. I'm gonna leave him in. Oh, look at that, you can see his fin and everything. There you go. Oh wow, I've got some bubbles coming out now. Cells appearing. Let's see if I torch you what happens. No, not at the moment. I've come on shore for 3 years and then back onto the boat after that. Just dog. Yeah, going back to the boat then. Just being with the grandkids and things. Can't have your grandkids growing up and not even knowing who you are, can you really? So 3 years and then back on the boat. Adventures to continue. We did a cruise in Norway last summer, and I still haven't got the videos up, and I keep saying I'm going to do it. I'm just too lazy, man. There's a lot of editing to go on in like a season sailing. That's weird. I don't like this one, but I promised my husband I wouldn't wash any more off. I'd just leave it, because I've been washing some of the ones off that I didn't like after I poured them. So and pouring over, I promised to leave it a week before I decide what to do with it. So I've been naughty. Yeah, look at that. It's a mum baby dolphin. What? Where did that come from? How are baby dolphins made? It's a weird one. This is a weird one. So yeah, not too sure I like it, but do you think I'll play with it? Shall I play with it? I could make that into a narwhal. It's a narwhal, look. Yeah. This is orca. No, I mustn't play. Mustn't play. Can't resist sometimes. I see some eyes staring at me. Got some eyes in there. Yeah, pattern. Look at that. It's gorgeous, isn't it? It's like, oh man. Trouble is if you pour it, it's because it's mixed up. It's like, oof. Why do you want me to keep putting red on there? Aristi says a splatter of red. You said splatter of red in the last one as well. Is that like your favourite colour, Aristi? I think I should like spread something across there as well. I think. I really want to pull this out of here too. Maybe I'll just go for it. Hey, it's a seascape. There's lots going on. There you go, see? Great minds think alike, Tubby. Just looked up. She says, I think you need to run something in the middle. Yes, I think so too. Wow, seascape, huh? So I'm hoping that because there's no silicone in it, that it doesn't dry like without the shine. Because as it is, it's nice and shiny and glossy. So and so I'm hoping that it dries without dulling. Oh, look at that! It's a nice little drop there. So anyway, that's my hope. Don't know whether it will. Don't know whether it won't. We never know what these things are going to do until they dry, do we? How much you'll lose off the side or anything. I think I've got this one well covered there. Just taking the drips off before I move it. How was your meal out there, Melissa? What did you have? Right, I'm gonna look. I look like Melissa now. Yeah, thanks for joining in, Anne. See you again. Melissa says she likes my hands. There's a lot of paint on here this time. I must have made that one really runny. Do you see that, Anne? Anne, see that, Melissa? That's the world's biggest paint booger. Just for you. Sending that one to you. So it just all mixes into the same colour. It'll be a good base for something else on here. Lay it down so it can dry. Do empty. Just mop it up. Mop it up so I get as much use as I can out of it. This is the bit where I start to run out of space. Right, I think I have enough to do one more. What do you think? And then I have to go because my stomach is rumbling. Yeah. What I'm going to do with this one is I'm going to let it pour onto the glass, and then whatever's left on here I'm going to leave it to dry to get some skins off there. So that'll be nice for the last one. And we'll put some silicone in it for a wristy. A rumbly in my tumbly, yes. Yeah, so let's do a nice yeah, I always get paint left. I've got some little pots left over. I think if I can dig them out with some lids to use again, but I'll just do this one more because Aristi wanted me to put some silicone in it, so we'll do that. Have a bit of fun on the last one. Hope I just didn't wipe my hand on my face because I was getting my hair out my mouth. Oh, rumble tum. So let's put some in this colour here. There you go, 3 drops. I'll do. Did I have 1 cup left? Yes, I did. So we're going to do another vibrant one. Red for a wristy. There you go, wristy. Some red in there. Also, as well, with these little plastic containers and that, I'm going to be able to get the skins off this as well. Because it will just peel off this plastic once it's dried. I hope you can't hear my stomach rumbling. I'm going to actually mix in the metallic paint with this one as well, just to see what it does. Might not do anything, but we'll see. It just might like drop to the bottom of the canvas. Let's stir it with this one. I'm going to give it a stir. I'm going to flip it and see what it does. Hey? I just use them on mixed media projects with the skins, because unless this proves a big one, then I'd use it on maybe a canvas or something like that. But I've got to see how it develops. I've used them on little projects before, just like on iCads and things like that. But we shall see. Probably there's not enough paint to do to make a big thing of it, but we'll see what happens. Ooh. Obviously the little 3 dots didn't make that much difference, did it? We'll see when it goes out. Don't know whether you can hear my stomach rumbling, but man, it's going. Well, that metallic paint is like, oof. I think it's going to cover it all. Let's have a look. It's a bit like snake skin. I'm sorry, my stomach is going. Yeah, not liking this one, folks. Not liking this one. That's horrible. That's the metallic going through there, the gold metallic. You do like it. I do like it. So I don't have quite enough to do, but as I say, I promised my hubby I wouldn't just pour them straight off. So I've got to like live with it for a week. Actually, I might put some red through it. Oh man, I think that was a mistake. It's actually quite nice, the yellow in it though. Should have had more yellow. Left the gold out. Really dampened down the pour, that one did. Had a gas now, I think. Oh no, there we are. Add blue and swipe. Oh my god. Blue and swipe. Yay, man, that's crazy. Blue on and orange. Man, that's crazy, Melissa. Oh, look at that. See those cells popping up now? It's like spine with a head. Ah, crazy. That's cray. Oh, look. Eye and mouth and nose. Yeah, I got to swipe this, man. Once I start seeing faces, it's got to go. Shall I use this one? This could be like, oh no, what'd you do that for? It's gonna be, oh no, man. Mm. Yum. So we go. Don't know whether I can do it light enough to swipe it. Oh, I took it all off on the end. Oops. Now I've got to put it all back on. Man. Swiped it all off the end. One big mess. Nice cells though. Yuck. Yeah, it was, wasn't it? Too late now. Oh well. At least I get to pour over this one. I can play now, can't I? Look at that. Man. Weird. I was thinking palette knife, you see, when I did the ruler. No, you know, Cook's speaking palette thing. Hey, for one messy thing. Would be a nice background, yeah. I could paint another mermaid on it, can't I? Yeah. Right. So I think I can play on it, can't I? That's ugly. It's but ugly. I gotta say, but ugly. But ugly, that one. Hmm. This is a pour only a mother could love. Oh man, it's vile. Mr. Smithers would love it. Mm. Oh, thank you, Patricia. Well, I actually like that. It's quite a nice colour, that, isn't it? Hang on then. Looking good on there. Sort of does work, doesn't it? It's a bit of mud on there, but you know, it sort of does work. I wonder if it'll move. Don't know if it'll be lovely when I finish, but we'll give it a go. Just seeing if I can get it to move a bit more, make something happen to it. But I might have left it like it might be too long. But it's a bit crazy, isn't it? A bit crazy. Bit cray cray. It's a little bit dark there. I might just put some more, just lighter, just across the corner there, just to, I don't know, something, something. No, no. Hang on a second. Hi. No, it's okay. Yeah, yeah, yeah. Okay then. Yep. Yeah. Okay. No worries. Yeah. No. Well, of course, yeah. But why send him home? Yeah. Right. Okay. I've got to go. Yeah. Bye. That was my daughter. I have to go to her place at 3 o'clock because they're discharging her husband from hospital with his drains and everything still in because they need the bed. OMG. OMG. Oh yeah, I just want to pour just across there if I can. Might be one too far. Should I do it yellow? Might do it yellow actually. No, yeah, do it yellow. A bit heavy, but oh, ho hum. Oh well, I suppose it's okay, isn't it? It doesn't look too bad. Bit interesting, bit lots going on. Yeah, it is scary actually. So he's got all those chest drains. He's got two chest drains in. One's got a little bag on there with water in it. Well, water, because his lungs not properly inflated yet. But they're sending him home. So OMG. Yeah. Should we torch it, see if there's anything left in there to come out? Because I've got some more white there, so, and it was there, I put silicone in, so let's see. Try not to burn it as I go along. No, nothing left in there. It's quite funny that there's some nice cells coming along that streak there and that one there. Sometimes you know that you can get cells for a little while after. Anyway, I think that's about it. Yeah, no, send him home too early. Then you're not really supposed to get sent home until your lungs inflated. But man, he's had a pneumothorax. Rushed into surgery yesterday morning. Oh, what a nightmare! His lungs not fully inflated yet. Oh well. Yes, all the best for him. Fingers crossed. I don't know whether you can see that, but I've got some really nice like cell formations there, and going up that strand there. So there's a lot of interest on this one, but yeah. Oh well. You win some, you lose some. Yeah. It's a bit heavy and heavy-handed here, but never mind. Anyway, got to go, lovies. So yeah, see you again soon, and thanks for joining me. Bye.